I will explain you what is SSMS and what is SQL Server Engine. SQL Server Engine is a relational database management system, RDBMS, or I can say it is a software. And this software will perform all the operation: insert, update, delete. You will create the database files, you can create the tables, you can alter the tables, you can delete the tables. So all these operations can be done by the SQL Server Engine. So it is a relational database management system. So it is a software which is used to perform all this stuff. And SSMS is what? SSMS is a client tool, or I can call it as interface. Using this particular interface, I can connect to this engine, which is SQL Server Engine. All the T-SQL commands I will write in this client tool, like creating the tables or creating the databases, then you see inserting the data into the tables, modifying the data into the tables, deleting the data into the tables, selecting the data from the tables. So all these operations I will do in the client tool, which is known as SQL Server Management Studio. And this SQL Server Management Studio is able to connect to the SQL Server Engine. The commands which I have written over here, those commands will be sent to the SQL Server Engine, and then processing will be done in the engine. And after processing, you see result will be come back to SQL Server Management tool. So that result will come back to SQL Server Management tool, and the client can see that. Client means developer of the code, the person who is developing. So suppose you have written a select command, give me the data of a particular table. So select command will go to the SQL Server Engine, then processing will be done, and then the result set in the form of table will be returned, and you will be able to see the output under SSMS. So all these queries we will run on SSMS. Some people have misconception, they think that SSMS is SQL Server. Okay, that is a misconception. Actually, SQL Server is only one. SSMS can be multiple. It is not necessary that at a time only one user can connect to the SQL engine. There can be multiple SSMS. So for example, in the company, there are 100 developers in the company who are working. But SQL Server is one. This is a production SQL Server. And all the 100 employees of the company are working on this. So they will open 100 SSMS. All the 100 people can connect to the SQL Server Engine at the same time. So that guy is also writing the query, this guy is also writing the query, this guy is also writing the queries. So SSMS is a client tool where you can write the SQL commands and then you get the result, and the processing is done at the SQL Server Engine level. Now I will explain you where you will see this SQL Server Engine is present and where you will see this SSMS is present and how to open SSMS. So you see, if you go to start, you type SQL Server Configuration Manager. If you type SQL Server Configuration Manager, you will see SQL Server Configuration Manager here. But in my computer, somehow it does not come. So there is a shortcut which I use, which is this. I go to run and there is a shortcut command which is SQL Server Manager 13.msc. This is 2016 version which I have installed on my machine. If you are using 2014 version, then you have to give 12.msc. If you are using 2012 version, then you have to give 11 and so on. And if you are using 2017 version, then you have to give 14. Because my version is 2016, so I will put 13 and click OK. SQL Server Configuration Manager will be opened. Here you see I am getting lot of services, but at the moment I am interested in this service, SQL Server MS SQL Server. So this SQL Server MS SQL Server is my database engine or SQL Server database engine, because some people may have Express edition, so this is also database engine, but it has very limited features. This has full features of SQL Server, and the rest of the things we are not concerned at the moment, because this is beyond our scope of this particular course. If suppose this service is stopped, then we cannot connect to the SQL Server engine. So you see this service is now red and this service is green. Also, please make sure that you have to double click on this SQL Server services. When you double click on SQL Server services, only then you will be able to see all these options. Now you see my SQL Server engine is running, which has all the features, and my SQL Express is stopped. I will try to connect with both the things and show you the difference using SQL Server Management Studio. So what I will do, I will go to start, and here I will type SSMS. So you see SQL Server Management Studio is appearing. I will click it, SSMS is open, or there is a shortcut method. I go to run and type SSMS and click OK. So both the options are valid. Now it is asking me the server name. So what I will do, I will put a dot, because this software, which is SQL Server Database Engine, is installed in my local machine. This software is installed in my local machine, so I can put a dot and hit connect. This is one way. Or what I can do, I can again connect to the database engine. I can put a local host and hit connect. So this is same. I can connect with multiple ways. You see, same databases I am getting. 2008, 2016 DW, and here also 2000. So it is same. There is no difference. So I am connecting to the same server two times. So let's say I disconnect and disconnect again. And there is one more way with which you can connect, either put dot or put localhost, or there is one more way, type the name of the computer. Let me check the name of my computer. So I type computer here, and I will go to this PC. I will right click on it and go to the properties of this PC. So the full computer name is desktop hyphen 8DC 1VNC. So I will write desktop hyphen 8DC 1VNC, and by typing that also I can connect. So there are many ways with which you can connect. And if you see this, you see you are again watching the same databases which are present in this SQL Server. So one SQL Server can have multiple databases. Now, if I want to connect to SQL Server Express Edition, which is here, this one. So what you have to do, you have to go to connect. This is the name of the computer, put slash, and after that put SQL Express. Or what you can do, instead of this, you can put dot, or you can put localhost slash SQL Express dot slash SQL Express localhost slash express, or name of the computer slash SQL Express. So any one of the options you can use. So if I click on connect, you see it will not be able to connect because my engine is stopped. So you see I will get the error. You see it is taking lot of time to connect and it will fail. The reason is my engine is stopped here. So let's wait for the error. So I got some error, network related instance specific, while establishing a connection to SQL Server. So I was unable to connect to the SQL Server. The server was not accessible. So what I need to do, I need to go back to SQL Server Engine, and because this is red means it is stopped. So what I will do, I will right click and start this service. Sometimes service is disabled. So what you need to do, first you right click, go to properties, and there is an option here under service option, there is start mode, and sometimes you will find that this is disabled. So make it automatic. Automatic means whenever the window operating system will start, or whenever you turn on your computer, this service will automatically start. If you do it manual, then you have to manually start it. Sometimes in some computers there is a problem, so I told you how you will be going to troubleshoot it if you get this kind of problem. Like sometimes the services are disabled, so you have to go to services and make it automatic. So because now this SQL Express is green, I am able to connect it. So what I will do, I will click on connect. I will connect to the database engine. This is the name of the computer. I will type slash and type SQL Express, and I hit connect. So this time I am able to connect it. And here you see there is no database at the moment in the SQL Express edition. But in another edition, which was my enterprise edition, I just need to type the name of the computer and click connect. So you see there are already lot of databases present in there. So that is a different SQL server, and that is a different SQL Server engine.